Welcome to the program, everyone. I am Amarachi Ubani. At last, the 82 released Chibok girls have been reunited with their parents and guardians.
Look for person in cry. Oh, sorry, now you.
The reunion took place at the Department of State Services facility in Abuja, where the girls have been kept under the close watch of security agents since they were released. This was shown on the news on Saturday. As you can see, the joy of the parents know no bounds. An emotional reunion it was. Tears flowed freely, prayers of gratitude, and of course, unending hugs.
My daughter is so sound. It sounds well. I thank God. We thank God. We are so excited. I saw everything. I was there when the kidnap took place. I was at Chibok. But today, I thank God. I thank God. My daughter is alive. Sound alive. I thank God. President Muhammad Buhari, I learned that he's not okay. That God that deliver my daughter, through him, the same God will give him quick relief.
I wasn't believing in the first instance until I saw it over the media in the television.
It's possible to intensify negotiation, particularly for the release of the remaining. A total of 106 thus far. We believe that others will also come to join in due course. Let's intensify our prayers. Negotiation will be concluded and the others will come.
Understand these girls have been missing since 2014, so it's going to take a while for the parents and the girls to get used to each other. We also understand that before the meeting with their parents, the girls had also been reunited with the 21 other colleagues who were released last October following negotiations with the Boko Haram. There are still over 100 girls missing, but this has been a great progress for the government and for the nation as well. The fight, however, is still on against the insurgents, and Nigeria still welcomes members of the international community who want to help in the fight against insurgency. Apart from the usual responders, China's come on board. Just last week, they sent a delegation to Nigeria to do some fact-finding.
The insurgency in Nigeria's northeast has been an intriguing topic, especially since more than 200 girls were abducted from Chibok in Borno State. While analysts have gone past the blame game of who's responsible for protecting the girls who were preparing for a national exam, they've not stopped seeking options to quash Boko Haram's activities. While military efforts have been on the table a long time, analysts in this room at the Bolitag Center for International Diplomacy and Strategic Studies in Lagos are appreciative that China is seeking their thoughts on the matter.
Terrorism is very complex, and as a result, there is the need for a more comprehensive approach. So the issue now, the challenge now is the terrorists have one ideology. Ideology is not one that you can fight with AK-47. Ideology is not one that you go to the battle, all right, to fight. It is more complex than that. It is a belief within the context of a belief system.
To keep Nigeria one is a task that must be done. Everybody was mobilized. But this is one major issue in this country where we are not mobilized. We don't speak with one voice. Even the release of Boko Haram the other day, go onto the social media. You will see disagreement. People don't even believe it. They show you pictures of the girls in the IDP camp and the people who have been in Simbasi forest. They look more healthier than those who are in cities. So everybody don't believe it. And that's simply because the leadership has failed to mobilize the people around one common cause.
Within transnational, you have Boko Haram, you have Al-Shabaab. But the worst thing is, the case is the issue of jihadists. We must not raise the hope of Nigerians that war is going to end tomorrow. Because the stage we have gotten to now is where we cannot finish it. So that brings us to the point that even we need the people to give information. That is what I agree completely. We need to mobilize our people. We need to educate them. We need to let them know the danger they are posing. So all those things are primary things that we have to do. And those are the reasons why the war dragged on for this long.
Though the Chinese Consul General to Nigeria believes one should not neglect the remote causes of the insurgency, the head of the China-Africa Friendship Delegation, who spoke through an interpreter, would love for everyone to be part of the solution.
China has continued to abide by its principle, stand on the anti-terrorism, and expand its law in international counter-terrorism cooperation, which had won worldwide respect. China is ready to working with the international community and the country concerned to support countries in West Africa and in their efforts to achieve lasting peace and common prosperity and make their contribution to peace and development in Africa.
当然，中国和尼日利亚都面临着很多的问题和困难，比方说恐怖主义的影响问题。尼日利亚有伯克森地，中国也有一些恐怖的案件发生。
Also, both Nigeria and China are faced with lots of common issues. For example, the terrorism, and because in Nigeria you have the Boko Haram, in China we also have some terrorist groups to make the accidents.
The Chinese have promised the help they granted Nigeria in 2014, during which they provided the government weapons to fight the insurgents, will not be their last efforts to assist.
Head of delegation, China-Africa for friendship.
They hope to do more to ensure the insurgents never again have the upper hand.